Hello everyone, and welcome to the DPB podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Montes, with DisneyPinsBlog.com, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world. This is episode number 187 for the week of March 23rd, 2020.
Welcome to the Disney Pins Blog Podcast.
All right, welcome back to the podcast, everyone. Have my good friend Jen joining me this week.
Hello.
How are you?
You know, living it up in my house.
So nice to have you back on.
Oh, thank you. Nice to be back.
Yeah, I've done so many solo shows the past couple months, so it's good to have you back. Yeah, all the parks are closed. We don't really have any news, so thanks for joining, everyone.
It's such a short show.
Yeah. Now, we do have some things to talk about today. Of course, lots of online releases, a little bit of housekeeping, and then later for Pin Chat. Jen, I just wanted to discuss, what's going on with this coronavirus and the future of pin releases. So let's get it right into it. Episode number 187 here. For housekeeping, just want to give a quick plug for all of our social channels. I feel like I haven't talked about this for a while. Disney Pins Blog does have a Facebook page, and we have a group. I think there's like 5,000 or 6,000 people in that group now. It's just the Disney Pins Blog community. I know lots of people still ask me about that because especially a lot of Wishables people, since we have the DPB Wishables site, they're asking about pins. So we do have a group for pins. It's a lot larger. Of course, the Instagram, that's the biggest channel. Twitter, I think we're close to 12,000 followers on Twitter. Holding it down.
Yeah, hold it down.
Our YouTube channel, of course, and the newsletter. I also get questions on that. I try to get a newsletter sound out every Wednesday morning, and that includes the latest blog post at Disney Pins Blog. You can sign up on the sidebar at DisneyPinsBlog.com. You'll see a little graphic that says subscribe to DPB emails. We have two lists, actually. There's a main one that goes out every Wednesday, and then a secondary list for DPB store. So anytime there's a sale going on or new arrivals, that's a different list there. So that's the first thing for housekeeping. Second thing is I just want to say thank you to everyone who entered our latest giveaway. It was going on last week.
Oh, she's so pretty.
The Rapunzel Spring 2020 pin. This is a popular pin.
What a fitting character.
I know, right? Yeah, we're locked inside.
And her kingdom is Corona.
I know, how weird.
That's crazy. So crazy.
Yeah, so thank you for everyone for entering that. And thank you for supporting the DPB store sale. We had that spring sale going on last week. Just a little thank you to everyone, 15% off there. So that's it. Jen, anything before we get into the pin news? Any little update there in Orlando?
Live from the scene here. Not a lot's been going on.
Things are quiet?
It's literally quiet. It's very strange not to hear the fireworks every night because I can see them from my house and hear them. And every day I still think I hear phantom fireworks. Sometimes I just play the audio on my phone because I feel like I need to. There's been a lot of, I know amongst fellow cast members, a lot of good camaraderie on the internet, which has been very nice. I've watched a lot of videos online of people recreating Disney attractions from their home. Have you watched any of those?
I have. The Pirates of the Caribbean one was hilarious.
Oh my God. It's so good.
I just saw a Flight of Passage one too.
Yes, and some people know those pre-shows really well.
Yeah.
Like I saw somebody lip sync the entire Flight of Passage pre-show and various other ones. So kudos to all those Disney fans out there keeping the magic alive, which is
That's
nice.
Right.
Yeah.
That is right. Are you guys on lockdown in Orlando? Like, is pretty much everything closed?
So there's some essential services that are open. So obviously like pharmacies and some groceries and such. We've been in the house, because we don't really need to go anywhere. I tried to buy a lot of stuff before just to kind of be ready. Now, if this goes on for a really long time, I'm going to probably have to go to the grocery again.
Yeah.
But just made sure we had all the essentials. There is a curfew, in fact, in Orange County right now from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. It doesn't really impact us a whole lot, but it is there, I think, just to kind of promote the idea they want people not to take this as an opportunity to go out and have a lot of social gatherings, which makes sense. But yeah, it's basically just been like me in the house Mark already works from home, so
Right.
his schedule's pretty much the same.
Right. Well, yeah, pretty similar here in Pittsburgh. Just only the essentials are open, so lots of inside activities. All right, let's get right into the pin news then. First, we're going to start off with Shop Disney. The first item at Shop Disney were these new buttons it released. It's actually the Walt Disney World Retro button set. I did find these at the World of Disney store at Disney Springs, but of course that is closed now.
Yes, I saw them there too.
Yep, but you can purchase them online. So it's a 5-button set. I really like the design of the logos. It is like retro, cool colors, like lots of blue, yellow, and orange on the colors there. And it's only $10 for the 5-button set. So not bad there.
They have that design on like bags and Spirit Jersey too.
Yeah, I saw a lot of merchandise with that design. It's cool. Next at Shop Disney, probably the most popular pin release of the week was the Mad Tea Party Minnie Mouse.
Oh, yeah.
The main attraction.
So cute.
I posted that literally within a couple minutes whenever it released at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and people were already telling me it's sold out.
Yeah, I saw that too.
That was crazy. I thought they would have taken like all of the stock from Disneyland and Walt Disney World and just put it online.
Yeah.
But I was shocked that it sold out that fast.
Well, maybe when we reopen, there'll be a secret treasure trove somewhere. A reward for people to come back. I don't know.
That seriously might be true. You don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
The remaining might be in the parks. We will have to wait and see. And then the third thing at Shop Disney were these new backpacks and fanny packs. I did a blog post on them. Shop Disney posted about them. They're pretty cool. They're like Mickey Mouse flare
really
pin
cute.
bags. Yeah, one's like a denim backpack. That one's $40. And then the other one is it's like a fanny pack. It's called a convertible bag. I guess you can use it like multiple.
Yeah, like a crossbody or a fanny pack, I think.
Right. And it has like little holes in the front you can put pins in. So that's pretty cool. And retail price on that is $30. So not bad there. Both of those available online at Shop Disney. Next, we're going to head over to Hot Topic. They had 2 new pin releases. The first one features Disney Cats. It is a mystery pin collection. And I actually picked up a bunch of boxes of these for myself. I'm going to have a unboxing video come to the YouTube channel this week. Here's a little preview.
It's exciting.
They're Disney Loungefly, and then there's a bunch of cats in them.
That's cute.
Yeah, the reason I got these was for Mochi. I love Mochi, from Big Hero 6. He is featured here. But yeah, there are 9.
I hope you get him.
Thank you. I hope so too. I'll let you know. There are 9 different pins in this box, like Cheshire Cat, Simba, Tigger, some from the Aristocats. So I'm excited to get into those. You can pick them up, like I said, at Hot Topic. Those are available online. And then the other one at Hot Topic was the Ariel Little Mermaid chibi pin. It's like the Japanese design chibi, I think it's called. It's like a little baby form.
So cute.
Yeah, that one I think
love
is like,
all of that.
I know you do. That one is available online. I think the retail price is like $7.90 for that one.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so not bad there. Next, we'll head over to Loungefly. They had 2 new releases online. The first one is the Cinderella 70th anniversary pin set. And people were freaking out over this backer card. It is the Cinderella dress. Did you see that, Jen, with the pink dress?
Yeah.
Beautiful
and they have
backer card.
Backpack like that, too.
Oh,
and
nice.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, people were really loving that backer card. It has 4 pins on their backer card, so it kind of is like a piece of art. The pins,
for sure,
interact with the backer card, which is neat. That 4 pin set is $25, and then they had one for Lilo and Stitch. This one was called the Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride, with 4 different pins there as well. $25. You have Lilo, Stitch, Scrump, and Pudge. Those are the 2 sets at Loungefly. Next, we'll head over to Mickey's of Glendale. Which they are shut down now. This release happened last week, right before the shutdown. It was an online release for cast members. This was the second series for the Best in Show, which, if you guys remember, a ton of them were released at the D23 Expo last year at Mickey's of Glendale. It's like the dogs with like little trophies next to them. Yeah, so this set featured, I think there were 8 different ones, like Pluto was in it, Stitch, Footstool, Fifi, Rusty, and Napoleon. There's a bunch in there. Limited edition 300 on those. Retail price $22.95 each. And I saw a few cast members told me that those aren't going to be shipped until the end of April. So they released on March 16th and won't be available in hand until for a month and a half. So just because of the, what's going on in the world. Next, we'll head over to Mondo. They had a bunch of new pin releases there featuring the Fantastic Four from Marvel. There were, I think, 7 or 8 different pins. Yeah, they feature The Thing, Silver Surfer, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, Galactus, Doctor Doom. Yeah, and Doctor Doom. That was it.
I haven't seen Fantastic Four in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't either. I don't know too much about Fantastic Four, so these characters I don't really know too much about.
I remember watching the cartoon when I was a kid, and then my brother was more into it than I was. And then when the movie came out, but it's been a long time since I've really watched any of that.
Yeah. Next, we'll head over to Primark UK.
Primark.
Yeah, you love it.
Yeah, I do. I went there, and it was just as amazing as everyone said.
Oh,
We had
yeah?
a lot of things to go to when we went to England,
Yeah.
all the important historical stuff, and on that list was Primark.
I love it.
And I could have spent days just digging through all the stuff and buying it all.
Did you buy some merch?
Oh, of course.
Good.
I bought some Harry Potter merch and some Disney merch. So there was quite a bit of stuff, but I had to be mindful of what I bought because I had to put it all in the suitcase to get it home. So
Right. Yep. Might have to buy another extra piece of luggage when you go on these trips.
You're not wrong.
But yeah, Primark UK, they typically do release. Sorry, my phone's ringing there. But yeah, Primark UK, they do release pin sets occasionally. The ones in America do not. I don't know why. But there are a few Primark locations in America. But this new one came out for Mulan. It is a 6-pin set. Retail price is only £3. So people seem to like that one as well. I like the gold tone finish, makes the colors really pop.
Yeah, it's cute.
Next, we'll head over to Harveys. They had a new pin release for Monsters, Inc.
Ugh, love Harveys. Love those seatbelt bags. I got the Haunted Mansion one, the one that was sold out at D23. Yeah. They had it at the Marketplace Co-op at Disney Springs.
Yeah.
And I bought it.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
Good. You need that.
Totally need it.
I actually have all of the Harveys pins here. They were kind enough to send them to me. So I will have a closer look on YouTube, a video of this collection, because they did sell out pretty quickly. At least I know one did. But yeah, there's a hard hat pin.
So cute.
Very cool. There was the sock,
Nice.
Monsters Inc. sock. This one here I think sold out really fast. It says always watching.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, Roz's glasses.
I like that one a lot.
Here, that's like a little dangle element, like her.
Yeah.
The glasses chain, which is cool.
And I bet you could put those on the Monsters Inc. purses, right? Because they just came out with a whole Monsters Inc. line. So you could like pair them together, which would be so cute.
Right. And then this one here, I think, was the random one that was given to guests in their bag.
Oh, so cool.
It says accident-free for 0 days.
That's cute.
Yeah. So pretty fitting for the times we're in now.
I know, right? Oh, my God.
So I'll have a closer look video coming soon. But if you guys want to check out photos, there's 2 blog posts up, DisneyPinsBlog.com, on those. And I think the retail price is $12 for those, so not bad.
That's not bad.
Next, we'll head over to Aulani. They just had a new pin release featuring Minnie Mouse. And this one, of course, just released before their shutdown. I think they are one of the last ones to close. Mm-hmm. But I like this pin. It has Minnie Mouse on a paddleboard. And the back of the pin says, "Live, love, Aulani." And her on the paddleboard, that piece of the pin is like a pin-on-pin element, so it pops out. Nice, 3D element there. And then lastly, we're going to head over to Publix in Orlando.
So random.
Very random. I was laughing whenever I did this blog post. But I did hit up Publix, I think it was like a week or 2 ago. And they have a ton of Disney merch there at the ones around Walt Disney World.
Yeah, they do.
It's crazy. Like there's like 2 or 3 aisles filled of Disney stuff.
Walmart's, Targets, they all have some Disney stuff like this. Get excited.
Oh my, it's crazy.
I know.
So I saw this huge rack of Disney pins, and a lot of these pins I have seen before. I think they do have some of these at Walmart as well. But there were a couple on here that jumped out to me because they said 2020 on it for the year. So I did a blog post on those. I figured these are pretty new. There are 8 2020 pins, all featuring like Mickey, Minnie, or the Fab Five. Yes, I posted those. People seem to like them. And they're just open edition, like soft enamel pins. They're not like super high quality. But the retail price is only $4.69. So that's great. And Publix are still open, so you guys can still buy Disney pins at Publix.
But don't go out unless you have to.
Yeah, only if you're going there for your toilet paper.
Get a Disney pin as a prize for yourself. You could pin train with yourself.
Yeah, nice little reward for going out. So that is all I have for the pin news this week. Of course, we're not going to be going over the new pin releases at Disney parks. So that leads us into Disney Pin Chat, which I kind of wanted to talk about just a little bit about the releases during this coronavirus. First, I'm going to go through all of the properties that are currently closed. And this is we're filming this on March 22nd. So, things can change in the future here. But as of right now, this is, everything that's closed. And this relates to Disney pins. So you cannot purchase Disney pins at these locations right now. That includes all 6 Disney parks around the world. So Disneyland, Walt Disney World, Disneyland Paris, Hong Kong Disneyland, Tokyo Disney Resort, and Shanghai Disneyland. It's Disney Studio Store in Hollywood. They are currently closed, which includes, I think the next pin release was for Mulan live action, which is delayed, and all of their Pin Shader Delight pins are delayed. Mickey's at Glendale is now closed. Like I mentioned, the last release was for the Best in Show Series 2. The Walt Disney Family Museum in San Francisco is currently closed, so you cannot purchase pins there. Disney Employee Center is currently closed. I think their next pin release was supposed to be for the Cinderella 70th anniversary, which they never came out. I'm not sure what's going to be happening with those, but we will be sure to let you guys know whenever we know. Physical Disney store locations in America are all closed, so in the mall. Vero Beach Disney Resort is closed. Hilton Head Island Resort is closed. Aulani is closing, I think tomorrow or Tuesday.
Yeah, something like that. Very soon.
Yep. So they're one of the last ones to close. I know I mentioned all the parks, but Downtown Disney in California and Disney Springs in Florida both are closed, and Disney Cruise Line ships are not operating at this time. So that's my list of closed Disney entities where you can purchase pins. But now let's talk about the positives. What is open, where you can get pins. So, of course, the biggest one right now is shopDisney.com. You can actually purchase park pins online. Those are park pins and, Disney store pins. So you can still get those as is. And I actually just purchased the Baby Yoda pin, and it came in fairly quickly.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to do a video on my entire Baby Yoda collection. I think I almost have every Baby Yoda pin.
Well, I ordered the Baby Yoda plush. I pre-ordered it at Christmas time, but it hasn't come yet. Now, it said it wasn't going to ship until April, so who knows when he'll make his arrival. Yeah. But he will come eventually, and he looks real cute. So I can't wait to put a little mouse ear on his head.
I know.
He looks so cute.
I can't wait to decorate him and take pictures.
I know, same. I mean, eventually, some of you may know, but we were supposed to go to Japan, in like 2 weeks. That is not happening right now, but hopefully we have postponed it. So when we do go, maybe Baby Yoda will get to come on a few adventures. I think he'd really probably enjoy that.
Him and Duffy Bear can hang out.
Him and Duffy, and all I need to complete the family is Cookie Ann, because I have Olu. I got him from Shop Disney. I have not been to Aulani, unfortunately. It's on the list.
List.
Yeah, it's on the list. But I have all of them except Cookie Ann. So when we go, we will obviously carve out time for just Duffy and Friends photo shoot, which I think would give me a great amount of joy. I don't know about Mark, my husband. God bless him. He plays along, but
yeah. I can't wait to see your photos on Instagram of that.
I know, right? Duffy and Friends will live their best life again. Yeah. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm waiting for those photos to come.
Yeah.
All right, so that's Shop Disney. That's the main place you can purchase pins. Next two are, of course, Box Lunch. Tons of pin releases there. And Hot Topic. They've been stepping up their pin game recently. Both of those, the physical locations are closed, but of course, they have the online stores, so you can purchase your pins online. Next is Loungefly. They do have pins online on their website. Toynik, we actually just did a blog post. They have pins. They have Baby Yoda pins and Marvel pins from Comic-Con, so you can get those online.
That's cool.
Yep. Mondo, we've talked about those. That's another online retailer. You can get pins. Figpin, they have an online store, so you can purchase directly from them. Figpin.com, and a lot of their pins are on Amazon, so you can get them there as well.
That's cool.
They just came out with it's going to be released, I think, in April. They have a classic Mickey and Minnie collection coming out. So
Nice.
that's their next release for Disney. And then, of course, DPBstore.com. You can.
Of course.
We're open.
Shameless plug.
Yeah. And then the last thing I want to mention is probably the most positive news is Disneytown at Shanghai Disneyland is now open.
Yeah,
So
that's so exciting.
They were closed for since end of January, I believe.
Yeah, quite a while.
And they just opened up, I think it was like last week. So that is the first phase of Shanghai Disneyland reopening. The theme park isn't open yet, but their shopping district is now open. So the huge World of Disney store they have there, that's open.
That's good.
Yeah, you can get pins there. I think they just started to open up some of their hotels as well, and some of their restaurants. So
that's good. Hopefully that bodes well for the future.
Yeah. So baby steps, and hopefully, like you said, Jen, we'll start to see more things opening up. I feel like next on the list will be Hong Kong Disneyland, if I had to guess.
I hope so. Yeah,
we'll see.
That would make sense, right?
Yeah. Yep. So we'll keep an eye out for that. And then I know the question I've just been getting pounded with the past week are what's happening to the pin releases here in America, Disneyland, Walt Disney World. I know there are a bunch coming out here in March. I have been working closely with Disney, and there's just lots of moving pieces to this right now, but I will let you guys know as soon as I know what the fate is of those pins. I've been hearing lots of rumors out there. I'm not going to mention anything until I know 100%, but
and that's good advice, I think. Just wait until we know for sure.
Exactly. So, but yeah, once I know 100%, I will let you guys know. It'll be up on DisneyPinsBlog.com. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for Pin News, Pin Chat. I hope everyone stays safe out there.
Yeah, stay safe. Wash your hands.
Yep. Keep your distance. Use that hand sanitizer.
Play with all your pins. Figure out new ways to organize them.
Exactly.
Figure out ways to display them.
I actually might do that.
Yeah. I did a few Facebook Live videos displaying many of my Disney treasures. I counted, and I have 40 different Disney popcorn buckets. So many. So many treasures. Yeah, go look on my Facebook, and I have a whole video about all the popcorn buckets.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yeah, it is, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So.
Good. Do you still have that Lotus bucket that we got from Tiffin's at one time?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you could fill that up with a serious amount of popcorn.
Oh yeah, that was a big bucket.
It's a big bucket. I said that on the video. I was like, if you want some popcorn, you fill this bad boy up.
Yeah.
You'll be eating for hours, and it lights up. So bonus.
It's lit.
Can't go wrong. It's lit. Literally.
That was for Rivers of Light, I think, right?
Yes. We did like the dining package at Tiffin's.
Yep. That was fun.
That's the only time I saw Rivers of Light. So sad. I should go see it again.
Me too. It's bad.
I really should. I just never make it out to Animal Kingdom in the nighttime because I'm always at work.
Right.
But I should definitely go see it again for sure.
Definitely. Well, that's going to do it for episode number 187. Again, thank you guys for listening and watching.
Oh, thank you.
Jen, thanks for joining again.
Of course.
We got to do this more often, especially
we do.
Whenever we're in person, that'll be awesome to do it.
That'd be super awesome. Think about all the Disney Pins blog adventures.
I know, it's going to be great. All right, stay safe, everyone.
All right, bye.
Bye.